Hello you all, TyVis here. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Power source, Spacer's Choice Electrical Transformer.
Oh gosh.
The Emerald region is powered by Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Helicon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Best you can afford.
So you can't get it.
Yeah.
You gotta turn the power off.
Yeah.
What about shutdown? So I bet if you touched it, it would blow you back or something.
Good thing we read that first. I still need to talk to the big man. He's above. Watch me put cameras in here. I'm kind of curious about this stuff. Well, what happened to my gun?
Flip your weapon well. You still got them all.
Maybe square is how you hold square and it takes your weapon away.
Oh, okay.
So you don't see so suspicious. Maybe it makes your own faster too.
I don't know what that does.
Not the best choice!
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
I'm kind of interested how far I can push
Sure.
these guards.
It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
Oh, watching me.
It puts food in cans. We have
That's not a
food,
good sign.
we have cans. Why won't it? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
What do you think? I'll wait till you're finished?
Yes.
I'm kind of nervous what she wants to say.
Yeah.
And it might be a good impression on him.
Yeah, he'll probably say no, but yeah, go ahead.
You were saying.
Oh.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of
Can't do
Conduct.
anything.
My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row.
We're gonna have to talk
Now,
to him
what can I do for you?
smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
We can start with introductions. I don't know, all three of those are okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these two are just about to the point, but
Yeah, I did that one, yeah.
this one?
Mm-hmm.
Introduction?
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
No, I'm still got Spacer's Choice tech out.
I do feel like there's going to be some like rule changes through this whole thing where you're trying to change the town or something.
Oh yeah. I think I'll do the repairs.
So here's what I'm thinking. If you tell him you need a power regulator,
He's gonna be suspicious.
he's going to be suspicious when that one goes missing.
I understand.
But
Your business
I
is
don't
your
know
own.
about that one.
Nonetheless,
Let's
you
do it then.
are
Let's be
welcome in our little
ambiguous.
outpost.
Okay.
Because maybe power
Outsiders
regulators
are a
against the
rare
Spacer's
sight.
Choice rules.
Yeah.
If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
You're pretty quick to trust me.
The sort
I do
of work
need
for which
money.
I cannot spare my own people. I am in the midst of a difficulty,
Let's say
the
that one.
resolution of which requires a third party. You. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant. Power which our cannery sorely needs. I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab over to us. Simple as that.
That's pretty
I
neat.
mean, it's good, but there's gonna be
Yeah. Mostly
yeah,
abandoned,
mostly
yeah.
abandoned. Yeah.
Probably the bad guys over there.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay.
I would have never guessed. Aha. Martyrs aren't people. How about this?
Mm-hmm. See what he says. Kind of push him a little bit.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters.
Oh,
former
okay, these are the
workers. I
people that
need
they're
them
talking
Yeah.
back
about.
at their posts. I need them to come home.
Alright, it's a drive to get them to come back
Yeah.
and follow into the rule.
Well, we already know why.
A charge by the head.
Oh, yeah.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to
Oh.
come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like the first one. The other two, I'm just not really.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand.
Got it.
Yeah.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Companion!
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Part ways.
You will need an administrative passcode in order
She
to enter
works
the
on
plant.
the.
I am trusting
She
you with
works with
mine,
the
and trusting
machines.
Miss
Yeah,
Holcomb to
she wants her
guide you
passcode.
if you'd like.
Oh! Get his trust. Yeah.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and
I'm starting to
hairpins
like
and engine
this.
tape, so
Yeah.
She can go help me steal
I'm
the
all
medicine.
set.
Well, I am
Hey,
glad to
take
hear
that. Take that
Best of
power
luck to
thing.
you,
for
and
me
thank you
real
again
quick.
for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Oh. You already touched the point. Companions, baby!
Best friend trophy.
Ho ho! Let's go take that power regulator. She probably has to complete that task with me before.
You some sort of freelancer?
Yeah, about to freelance these hands.
Very common.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Oh, he's right here.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
Sure. I'm looking for the power regulator. Take care. Alright, let's go,
Look
companion.
at your D-pad. I guess it means like come on or something.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
That's attack. That one's maybe. I don't know.
Moving.
This one's
No
come on, I
problem.
think.
I'll head over.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
I'm on my way.
Oh, okay. Be with you though. She's staring.
You okay? Oh, okay. I thought you were kind of sickly looking. Look at her health bar.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Can we talk?
Oh, okay.
Sure
That's
thing.
cool.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
He didn't exactly strap me as the most
Yeah.
on soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be heavily armed. Let's move. Alright, so this is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it? Which do you think, Ty? We don't hear you on the mic. Get your booty back over here. I'm just kidding.
I kind of like the one where it says figures read didn't exactly strike me as the honest soul.
It's pretty good.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
Every word
He
says.
believes.
He doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
This town's got issues.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It don't matter to me, whichever one. I think they're all going to get you around to the same spot.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. Optional. Suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
Say the second one.
I like that one too.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors.
You
Kin.
must know that person
And maybe he
personally.
can think of something
They
else to
didn't have a
try.
name.
Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
He's in the church. Oh,
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I wonder.
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. Wow, that's pretty far in
You
the
probably-
story.
Yeah, it probably gets that perception up later.
I want to see what she says here.
Yeah.
Kind of
A
interesting.
whole ship? Like one that flies about the acre?
Wow.
That's a tall order. I guess the generator that powers Bess. I mean, the cannery. If you turn on the thermal plant like Mr. Thompson wants, we can shut down the generator. Then it'd be safe to yank the regulator.
You turn on the thermal plant. Turn on?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but he told us to turn off the geothermal plant, didn't he? Are we getting too far in the story?
Don't know.
Church, it doesn't tell me.
There you go. Take it.
Doesn't tell me otherwise.
Nice.
Church is freely given.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk
Oh,
to the
she's
vicar
talking
is
to this
all.
person.
None of us
Or
are
that
above
person.
confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No,
thinking
no,
of
no, no, no. And I resent the accusation.
I resent it.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
That's kind of interesting.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity,
like that.
Get out of my face. It's a vicar. Is that chairs? Oh, I guess this is podium.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who
Vicar
prefers
Max.
brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Quickest way out of town.
How did you know I'm an outsider? What kind of spiritual advice do you offer? I like both of these. You think I should do the first one?
Probably so.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant? I thought he said close it. Oh, cut off. Okay. I don't know what it means by fix. I guess by fix it means turn it off for the deserters. I don't know.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Yeah,
I can see
seen
why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you advise? Oh, which one? What do you think of her group, or what do you advise?
Do the group so we can figure out more about it.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
It's not the best choice.
Yeah, now we can ask them that.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to EdgeWater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
No, that's what I wanted.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Then a vicar.
Oof. Shade.
You like
Yeah,
top one?
first one, yeah.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more. I assume you burn it. I like these two.
Yeah. I'm up for either of them.
I mean, what could you really say past this? Would they both give the same answer, maybe?
Maybe something like that.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
It's got dirt about him.
You make a compelling argument. Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
Should book and sell it to someone else.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, maybe you get more money.
Yeah, just like we did with that lady that wants the medicine. Alright, which one do you think?
I'm not picking this one. This one's too tough.
Yeah. Both of these will probably be the same. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the easy choice is the first one.
Do you want to go easy though?
No.
This is supernova difficulty.
Supernova. Number 4.
I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I
Ooh.
can offer.
Seems to me.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the
He's
few
covered.
legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry.
So now,
You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Well, we'll get the book.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I was
It's
talking.
a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
It's getting too easy. I'll look for your book.
Yeah.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for.
Hey.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Thought it was grayed out. How do I leave? Oh, that's pretty
We are for the king.
TyVisUall
Out.